Hi guys, welcome back to my weekly readings. I trust you guys had a wonderful Easter, and I am sorry that I wasn't able to post on that weekend, but with my family being here, my grandkids, they really kept me busy and I wasn't able to do so. I tried beforehand, but I had so much to do and I couldn't and I really wanted to. So just forgive me and enjoy the reading today. Today we're going to take a little peek at the energies that may affect us from the 28th through to the 4th of May, already in May. May showers. It's also considered by some the month of love because it is so beautiful. Spring is there, all the beautiful flowers, all the nice showers, and it brings about new beginnings in our lives. Today we're going to speak a little bit about sacrifice, about the sacrifices that we have done in the past, which is also something that Jesus taught us. You know, he made the ultimate sacrifice to try to teach us that we are not just a body that's going to wreak havoc in earth and you can just do whatever you want to everyone else around you and you're not going to be held accountable for your actions, that you are a spirit within a body and that you do come back over and over again to learn your lessons, to grow spiritually, that we are not just, a lump of flesh that dies and then it's over. I do believe that we are spirit incarnate in bodies and that we keep coming back to learn our lessons and that we have soul groups that we do that with. Now, we do have to make certain sacrifices in our lives in order to learn, and some of them are very painful, and they can last throughout your whole entire lifetime if you don't realize that something is there that's impeding you from having a healthy relationship with others or healthy relationship with yourself because of the pain that's been inflicted by other people, and that perhaps you're still sacrificing yourself in order to help others. Empaths go through that, and it's really difficult because they cannot separate themselves from the people that they love, and those people take advantage of them every chance that they get. Every chance they get, and they belittle them. So that's something that we are learning to rise above. I brought the cards that called to me. I am not in my apartment at this time. I am in a room where I can hopefully not be interrupted again, so that I can bring you the reading of the week. Okay, this is one of the cards that came out from one of the decks that I have. Healing Yourself cards. Okay, we have a situation that is called hole in the soul. This is something that has happened to us from our childhood. The other cards that have come out are the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a representation of your childhood, of nostalgic times that have passed a long ago, that you don't remember anymore. Some of these situations, some of the people that were in your life at that time, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your family, extended family perhaps that was more around at that time when you were a child, and neighbors, people that were around you, and the things that have happened back then, because this hole in the soul doesn't come from yesterday, it comes from that time, and how we can rise above and learn to love ourselves again, which is something that we need to work on this week. Try to find these wounds that were put there by other people when we were very young, okay, and try to heal them. This has caused like a siphon, it's been draining your energy and draining your love and draining your love for self, because this hole in the soul is something that's been there a very long time, and there needs to be a death to that, or it would be the death of you in a sense, the death of your own personality, of your own soul in a sense, You're not who you're supposed to be because of all the people that had a hand in changing you, the things, the names that they may have called you, or because you were different, they didn't understand you, so they belittled you in a sense, and that created these holes that we need to heal within our own soul. I'm going to read something from this card so that you understand what this card is. Okay, because we do carry wounds within us that we don't even know that are there, that we think that we have overcome them, but we truly haven't. And because of it, we have issues with relationships, with family members, with even forming a new healthy relationship. I have a lot of readers that are people that listen to my channel, viewers, even readers, that they have issues with being able to be in a relationship. But that's because we have so many issues that we still need to fix before we can actually find a relationship that's healthy. Because now that we're more aware, we don't want relationships that are just superficial or that are sexual in nature. We want something a little deeper. We want something that really means something to another person on a soul level. That soul connection is very special, and it doesn't happen with everyone. Mostly it's an attraction. It's a physical attraction, and the person has nothing in the world in common with you. When they do, when they have both, then you know that it's probably someone that's more important in your life. Your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. That's what this card is. One way your childhood wound disrupts an extraordinary life is through low-grade depression, experienced as a perpetual empty feeling. Because we cannot be ourselves, we feel lonely, we feel empty inside. If as a child you tried to make everything all right by picking up the pieces of your family dramas, then you adapted a false self. When you lose your authentic self, you disconnect from your true feelings, needs, and desires. Instead, you wear a mask to make others feel more comfortable around you because you're not being able to be who you truly are inside. So you pretend that you're someone else, and after a while, that pretending just has to go because you lose who you are, and then you don't know how to find those pieces again. Being detached leads to profound loneliness and isolation as you are always mourning your true self, who you are, who you want to be, who you want to show the world that you are, what makes you excited, what makes you happy. This card encourages you to discover your true self through learning about your childhood and mourning the abandonment and neglect that you felt. You have to go back and you have to try to pull yourself together. The pieces that were left there, that were broken off, that you hid underneath layers and layers of other words and other things that did not belong to you, that were put there by other people. This is something that you can do, an action that you can take in order to bring those back. Find a safe place. Use colored pencil to draw several masks. Each mask needs to represent an aspect of your false self, such as a good girl, good boy, a savior, a slave, a rebel, a victim, an overachiever, etc. Whatever those names are that they have put on you. Take time to write or draw the qualities you feel each false self contains. Turn on some powerful music, put on a mask, and move in a way you feel the mask requires for you to express yourself and feel the feelings you may have suppressed. Once you have completed the dance, take off the physical mask and burn it. Then imagine energetically taking off the false mask you wear in front of various people. Give yourself permission to be your real self. Imagine a person in front of you who you feel doesn't accept you. Say, I'm going to betray you now and recover my true self. Now imagine this person saying to you, I understand you, and encourage you to become the person you were always meant to be. Sometimes these people have already passed away. Imagine them there. Sometimes the people are still around you. Go tell them. From today on, I'm going to be my true self. Don't call me any more names. Don't tell me that I'm sick. Because, they'll find whatever excuse or whatever word it is they can to try to make you belittle you. Make you feel less than what you truly are. So this is a sacrifice that we have made for other people that we need to stop. Stop doing it. Let it go. Find out where it is. Let it go and start talking to those people if they're still around and telling them that you're going to become your true self. And this is how I like things done. I no longer will wear the mask that you approve of. I will be the person that I was meant to always be. Let them know one way or the other, whether it's in spirit or whether they actually are there, so that you can feel the release, that weight lifted off your shoulders of who you are and who you want to be, and let them go about their business. Then they want to take over. You know, let's say you're letting go and you're like, okay, well, this is my true self and I'm going to go do this. Well, how come you're not inviting me to go with you? Well, actually, you've never liked me much, so why do you want to still be with me when I'm going to go finally be myself? That's another thing. Then they'll try to like ride you like a freaking horse. Don't allow it. Try to be still independent by yourself. Don't allow people to, you know, put their energy on you anymore. Release all of that so that you can truly shine and be who you are. Because this entrapment that we feel because of not being able to be ourselves and having someone always telling us what to do or bending to their will is not good. They're wearing a mask. They dislike you. They're envious of you or whatever the case may be, and it's broken you and it's left you like this. Lethargic. You don't feel like doing anything because really you can't even be yourself. So why would you even want to get up out of bed to go do anything when you have to show people a mask or someone else that you really aren't? It's time to let go. It's time to become your own alchemist, your own magician, and start to turn on those beautiful lights that you are. Start to let people know who you are, what you like, and if they don't like it, then they have to, you know, go find someone else to bother, because you won't be bothered by them anymore or by the things that they're saying to you and the names that they're calling you. It isn't fair that people, especially those who say they love you, tear you down like that. We can't let that happen anymore. So we have to let go of the sacrifice that we have been making or that we have made for other people and truly go within. Go within and find the love that lives within you. Within you. Bring out this Ace of Cups, this new you, this new love for you, who you are, not who other people have made you out to be, but who you want to be. Not the past. It's within the past that you will find it. That is where you have to release it and let it go. Talk to your angels, talk to your guides so that they help you release this pain from the past and learn. Learn from it so that you can pull out the Ace of Cups and start loving yourself in many ways. Taking care of your temple, your body. If you're doing things to escape, stop doing that. Stop smoking, stop drinking, stop overeating. It's not helping you. What it's doing is it's tearing down the temple. And the temple can only take so much, you know, before it starts showing you that it cannot take any more of the punishment that you are giving it, one way or the other, or the punishment that others have given you. So it's time for a reckoning. The time for that sacrifice is over. It's time to see. It's judgment time now. Now it's time where the angels will take care of the people that have hurt you and help raise you up from the ground. Ask for help and it will come. You will start seeing people for who they truly are. You will start seeing things in a different light, even yourself, which is what you need to do. No more beating yourself up. Judgment. We're not here to judge ourselves or judge others. We're here to experience. The judges are somewhere else, and you don't want to see them. It's time for us to let go of the judgments that we have put upon others and upon ourselves. It's time for us to be our true, authentic self. There's something that's going to be revived from the past. Because with the past card here and the judgment card, there's either someone coming in from your past that's going to have conversations with you so that you can learn to love yourself again. Things that you have left in your life. Perhaps something that you truly love, you gave up in order to do something else. You had a calling you had to follow. Because sometimes we have to do that as well. And you left parts of you behind that you loved. Perhaps that part of you is coming back to you. Maybe some parts in your childhood that are coming back to you so you can learn to love yourself. But you need to let go. You need to let go and know that it's time for justice. It's time to let go of the things that hurt you so that new things can come back into your life. And some of them are things from the past that are being revived at this time. So that you can either experience them, so that you can see where you need to work on something, or something good that's going to happen because of the pain that you have felt, because of your sacrifices that you have done for perhaps many, many years in your life. That has to stop. So we have the Ace of Coins and we have the Ace of Cups. So new beginnings when it comes to loving yourself. Perhaps you're going to begin something else in the physical, maybe a move. For some of you, it'll be a house move somewhere else, moving away from relationships that you are with now at this time, or moving your whole family somewhere else because it's other people that have been hurting you. This could represent a move. It could represent a new job, a new opportunity that comes to you so that you can. Okay, sorry, I had to go get some water. You know, this happens to me all the time when I'm talking too much. Ace of Cups and Ace of Coins. New beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. New beginnings on loving yourself. New beginnings on the rest of your life. The changes could be immense, but it's just the beginning of it. It's the beginning of the thought. It's the beginning of the manifestation of the new you, of the new love that you have for yourself. Perhaps it even brings another person into your life because all of a sudden you're a different person. You are you, and the light is bright. You're shining. You're shining. Your beacon is on. Once you raise your vibrations, work on your chakras, work on the different colors, become an artist of yourself. Change your hair, change your look, change whatever. Cut your hair, put extensions, whatever it is that you like or don't like, change it. Change it. Start working on yourself. That is the very beginning of the manifestations of what you want, of that home life, of that family, of whatever it is you want. A new job, a new direction, children, mate, going out and partying. It doesn't matter what it is. You need to become that person. You need to become the person that you truly love, because that way, when your vibration is up, that is when you start attracting your true tribe. The direction that you really should be going on, which is something that we need to do, because some of us have sacrificed that a long time ago, and it's time to bring it back. The next card is the Balance card. This is the dance between your emotions and your inspiration, the fire that guides you, the fire that's within you, the fire of alchemy to manifest the things in your life that you truly want. And you can do it because you have it here. It's already here. It's already here. The beginning. Judgment is the day of reckoning is now. So now that you can get past everything, heal yourself so that you can begin the things that you're truly wanting to do in your life. Okay, this is a combination of a fire sign and a water sign and pulling together. We have every sign in our chart. We are parts of every zodiac sign. We are parts of all the elements. It's all within us. We just need to balance them. We need to learn to dance. We need to marry our intentions with our emotions so that that raises our vibrations and we can propel our lives forward in the direction that we want to go. This could also represent Sagittarius, a fire sign that comes into your life to help you, to help move you forward, to help you marry those emotions. There could be a fire sign that is wanting to team up with you. This could also represent a water sign that's wanting to team up with you if you are a fire sign like myself. I am fire and water, because those are my houses that are lit up with the planets, the rising, the midheaven, it's all fire and water. I have no air. So being linear, I don't even know how to say it because it's just not within me, being logical all the time, and that type of a person I am not, but everyone that surrounds me is. So it's a big problem for me because I'm not like that, and I need to be surrounded by people that are creative, people that love the muses, that love the arts, people that work on their right side of the brain more than their left, because that just is not all that for me anyway. It might be for you guys, and I'm not trying to insult you. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I don't even know why I said all that. It's just, there's just no air in my chart, and that's why I'm surrounded by people that are air signs, because I need to have that to balance my life. So it's about an imbalance that we have, that we need to learn to balance, okay? Our forward movement with our emotions. Our emotional life cannot be crazy, cannot go into crazy town by having it all over the place. It has to have some type of a balance with our forward movement with our inspirations, with our logical mind, which to me it's hard. We are alone a lot, but we have accomplished quite a lot by ourselves. We're happy, we get our messages in, from the divine. So as we move forward, as we pull this balance together that we do need, this alchemy that we need of being patient, of being more moderate with our emotions and our inspirations and trying to marry them together to move forward. Then we start to get our messages in from the divine. Then we see, well, we've been able to manifest a nice life for us, a nice home. We're happy, we have money saved. This could also be the beginning of a judgment. There could be some type of a judgment that brings in money as well. And for some of you that have a judgment going on out there, could also be that you get your money, you're happy, but you're by yourself because you really want to start sharing your life with someone else, someone that understands you. Okay? There has to be a way that you let down the wall that you have around you, that's an energetic wall that kind of keeps other people away from you, because you're in there, you're in that little wall, and you have a lot of people that perhaps want to get to know you, but you are behind an energetic wall that will not allow other people to come near you, because apparently you don't want that. Here's a fire sign that's coming towards you. So there could be a fire sign that tries to help you, or that wants to join up with some of you guys if you are single. This could also be a representation of yourself trying to move your life forward, and finally beginning to move your life forward, finally going towards the things that you truly love, that you truly want to manifest in your life, which it's not been easy. Okay, finally getting over this situation from the past, putting it to rest. No more of this. No more of the 10 arrows that makes you feel like you're stuck, you can't do anything, you can't move forward. You're releasing these arrows, you're turning them upside down so that they all come out of your life, and you're finally moving your life forward. No more of this, your own thoughts hurting you, the thoughts of other people, or thinking that you cannot do anything, that you are stuck, that you cannot move, like this entrapment card. This has got to stop, because it's like, battering yourself, or someone that's there that's constantly battering you, someone that could even be hiding behind a mask. They could be acting like they really give a crap about you, and then in the end you realize, well, they didn't care. They were just doing things to help themselves, whatever works for them, and you don't have a voice, and being able to change anything or make any sudden movements because, well, you have somebody riding you. And that has got to stop. You have got to be your own rider and move forward. Let's see what the advice is from the angels on how we can work on this horrific hole that we have, or at least the pieces of ourselves that we need to pull back, and that we don't know how to, or didn't even know that there was a problem there. You need to think about the situation. You need to go back and think about all of the people or all of the situations that hurt you when you were a kid. Try to pick a certain age group, from a certain age to a certain age. Think about it. There you are, by the water. And just drop those thoughts into the water. Remember your little masks that you have to make. And then once you make them and work your way through them, burn them all at the same time. But there's water there. So again, your emotion. Think about what upset you in the past. What are the things that they said to you? Who was it? Where are they now? Are they still in your lives? Are they still there saying things, belittling you, saying things that make you feel less than what you are? If they're still there, then it's time that you either have a nice chat with them or get away from them. There's only two things that you can do. You don't need to have people like that around you. You're being asked to stay where you are, but just stand up for yourself. You need to learn to stand up for yourself. Think about those things that you need to say to these people. And stand up for yourself, because there's no sense in And always running also, you know. You find yourself always moving or running away from things, which it doesn't settle anything. It doesn't help. You know, you need to just stay where you are and stand up for yourself and say, this is the last day that I'm going to be someone else. Today I'm going to start finding out who I am, who I want to become, what I want to do as I move forward. The next one is pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams could be trying to guide you as well. Your guides could be talking to you in your dreams. They may try to heal you also. So pay attention to dreams. Some of these people or situations may come up in a dream, and you're trying to work your way out of it, work your way through this. Your health is also important. So you need to, like I was saying before, don't fall into the escapism situation. Drugs or alcohol or food or whatever. You need to eat healthier foods. You need to start exercising. Spend more time outside than inside, you know. We work. Some people have a full-time job and they work. You are at work more than you are at home, because you also have to sleep, you have to eat, you have to take care of family. But within all of that, you need to find time to spend for yourself, at least like an hour. An hour where you're walking, you're swimming, you're talking to yourself, whatever. You're talking to the source. An hour meditating. Something that you do to help your health. And of course, eat fresh fruits, fresh foods, nothing processed. Try to stay away from a lot of meat. Meat is very dense, and it stops up your mechanism, you know, in your body. Especially the older you get, the less you are able to digest very heavy, dense food. So try to make it lighter. Eat lighter. That's going to help you. You already know also the situation that you're in that you don't dislike, that you dislike, or the things that you can change or the things that you cannot change. You already know who these people are or what the situation is. Now you need to start working it in a positive way, however you can work through it. And compassion is important. We need to be more compassionate with the people around us and with ourselves. Number one, we need to be more compassionate with ourselves, have more compassion, and time to create. Try time to create the real you, where you're going, where you're headed, the pieces again that you're bringing about. Become who you truly are. And if you are an artist and you have been putting that down, you need to bring it back. Somehow incorporate it into your life and explore the options that you have out there, because there could be more than you know. You have no idea what the options are that are out there in this world. Ask the angels to help you. Archangel Metatron is here. He may want to help with your book of life, because he knows what you're supposed to be doing or what you should have been doing. Ask. Ask. And eventually you will become the queen of coins. Someone very stable, someone that has property, someone that has a very good job that they love. And they're very generous with the people around them. They're generous with others, with themselves. I'm going to do an interactive read. Because I'm done with this reading. As you can tell, it's not my usual energies, but you know, it's just the way it goes. It's what it is today. And I do love you guys, you know. I do love sharing my experiences with you. Some of them are very difficult, as you can tell. But I go with the flow of the ether. I live on my emotions and my intuition. And it's very difficult in a world like we live in to be that way. But I try. I try to be logical as well. My job is all about logic and all about detail. So I have to practice there. But it took me a very, very long time to be able to focus, even just focus on the things that I do at work, because I have to be logical. Again, alchemy, turning on your fire, being your own magician, changing the things about your life that you do not like or that don't work for you anymore. The people, the situations, the places, for all of us is different what we need to work on, okay? But mostly it's going back into our childhood and healing those parts of our soul that need to be healed so that we can begin a new relationship or a new stage in a relationship. Because some of you are with your soulmate or with your twin flame or whatever you want to call it, with someone very special in your life that you don't want to give up. Someone that with a little hard work, you can work through some of these issues that you have with that person, and a lot of it is because we're wounded and we need to work on those things. And once we do, things change. So your relationship is going to deepen, or you're going to find a new relationship, or a new relationship will be attracted to you. You don't have to find nothing. Actually, it's better that you don't look. You know, you can make yourself available, go out, do different things that you love, but don't go looking for love, because you're always going to find a karmic soulmate that it's going to be hard. So try not to do that. All right. Time to create a new you, and it's what the whole reading is about. The sacrifices you have made need to be put to rest and become who you truly are. Being patient, your wishes are going to come true. You have been wishing for something. This is A. And it's going to come true, but be patient because, again, we're always, always, always dealing with divine timing. Divine timing is perfect. It's perfect. And when things happen in your life, you'll understand then, oh my God, this is the perfect moment for this because of X, Y, and Z. So your wishes are coming true. Don't worry. Hang on to them because they are coming. It's just being patient what you need to learn. Pray to Mother Mary as well. Mother Mary is helping you come up with new ideas or changes in your life. She can help you. She was the most compassionate soul ever on earth, watching her son being torn to shreds like he was. But she was his other half. So think of Mother Mary when you need help or need assistance, or what would she have done in your case, or how can she help you? Pray to her. Pray to Mother Mary. Pray to Jesus. They will help you. B. Beauty. Think of yourself as someone very, very beautiful, because you are. Maybe beauty is holding you back. Perhaps you're getting older. Things are changing. You're still beautiful. Your beauty comes from within anyway. You have a compass. You have something that guides you that comes from within. Follow it. Follow it to be your most beautiful self. And remember, there's nothing to change in your life. You're already beautiful. Don't struggle so much with your outer looks. Struggle with your inner looks. Explore your options. You have more options than what you know exist for the things that you are trying to manifest in your life. So get out there and explore them. Look into different areas of your life or different options. If you are looking for work or home, there's more options than what you have put in front of yourself. You're not looking in the right place or going as deep as you should. And there's a snake here. There is temptation. There is something that speaks to you that doesn't allow you to see the beauty within yourself that already exists there. The beauty, the outer beauty as well as the inner. You're not listening to your own higher self. You're listening to another voice that's not right. So stop listening to that voice because you're very beautiful already. C. You're selling yourself short. You're selling out. We still have the hole in the heart here for those of you that chose C. You still have that pain that was put there a long, long time ago. And you're selling yourself short from who you truly could become. You have Archangel Metatron that's right on top of you trying to help guide you. So please ask Metatron to guide you, to show you the way, to help you heal yourself, to stop selling yourself short. It's not fair. It isn't fair. We need to work. We need to work really, really hard on ourselves. And our wishes will come true as soon as we raise our vibrations and really believe it and then let go. Those things that we desire, we need to let go of them. Just know that they're there. They're going to be answered in divine timing. Worry not. Worry of yourself. Take care of the temple. The things that you have sacrificed in your life, take care of it. Make the wish. Because there's no reason why you can't. You can watch. Look at a beautiful star out there and watch it for a few minutes and make a wish. Then take a leap of faith. because freedom is right around the corner. It's right behind that wish. You need to believe in yourself. And send love to all the broken pieces of yourself. Send love to the people around you that hurt you, that didn't understand who you were. Send love to them so that it comes back to you, so that you can allow love to come back in. Allow love to come into your heart. By sending love out to everyone that has hurt you, you open your heart up more to it to come back to you. It sets you free in a way, you know. Then your wishes can come true. I do love you guys. Sorry about slamming the cards on the table. I didn't bring my cardboard with me. That numbs out the sound. All right, guys, know that I love you. And this reading was up and down. I know my emotions are a little bit out there, but I go through a lot, you know, with family as well. So by the time I get to my reading, sometimes it's a little bit wishy-washy. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's right on the money. You tell me. Leave your comments down below, because I do love you. Talk to you next week. Bye for now.